small change of plans here today. Started to plant this field last night. It's going in beans. We had some leftover beans from last year. It's kind of a mixture of a few different varieties, but we've always had really good luck doing that with beans and corn, having a variety of different seed in the planter. The last few years when we planted the Brosey farm, whether it was beans or corn, it's always been a variety, and hell, it's one of the best fields we have throughout the year, so we'll do it here at home too. But this ground here, we put lime on it, and we figured that out, that it packed the ground a little more than we thought it did, and the planter would not go in the ground, and it's May. We're halfway through May, and this ground was so hard the planter wouldn't go in the ground. It is way too early for that. But the flat here, it would have been all right, but the hillside's there, and down on that end of the field, the planter was not going in the ground. So did think about taking the planter over to the McNay farm and get them beans planted, but those are supposed to be Pioneer, and we didn't want to clean the planter out. It means it was full. So we both got to talking, decided it means the disc was already hooked up. Brought it out here, and the ground's working down real good. Made a couple passes with the planter where we had already disked. It was planting real good, so just run the disc through it, get her broke up. I'm gonna plant it this afternoon. Ought to be a good field of beans because there's still moisture in the ground. Just the crust of the dirt, it's hard. You'd think them planters would go on the ground as heavy as they are, but it ain't wanting to do it, so we resorted to this, which I don't mind it. I'm not a fan of no-till anyway, so it'll be a pretty looking field of beans. Well, I got done running the disc over this ground here. Worked down real good, so I'm gonna go grab a sandwich and then I'll get started planting beans again. But yeah, right here's where we did the 2 passes, planted real good. Had to change our seed depth on there so we weren't planting them near as deep. Means the ground's a little softer than it was. So it's good to go. Gonna put some end rows on, then I'll be able to wipe that field out pretty quick. It's only about 25 acres or so, so it won't take too awful long to plant it. It's pretty good going most of the way. Now I'm getting beans planted. Got that over there planted and that out on the flat right now. Ain't got much more to go. And it looks like my fencing guy just got done. The fence is up. Now all I need to do is put something around the lagoon to keep the cows and the dogs out, and get a couple gates put up. I'll have to go to co-op and see what prices are for gates. I think we got a brand new gate down there. Ain't been used. I may put it up depending on if it's the right width or not. Just have to measure it. If it is, great. It's less money I gotta spend. So I got the 25 acres done. I'm down this little 2-acre bottom here. We didn't disc it because it's kind of sandy down here, so we thought, well, maybe the planter will go in the ground down here without working it. And it's going in the ground. They're getting planted where they need to be, so I ain't gonna have to worry about working this. So I'll get it planted out. I'm probably not gonna worry about that patch up there because it ain't worth the time. Because then I gotta fold up, go up there, unfold. It takes longer to fold up, go up there, unfold than it does to even plant the damn thing. So for no more it ain't worth the hassle to go up there to do it. Used to be as grass, but then it got worked up and planted one year. But didn't get the 72 painted like I wanted to this winter. Seemed every time there was an opportunity, the shop ended up getting another project in it, except for the one I wanted. So this winter, this is the main priority, because this summer I'm gonna get the 30-20 done. And at the moment, both 3-wheelers that I got here at home, both of them run. Start and run. They need a few minor adjustments to the carbs on them, but that's minor. I can do that some evening after dark, because we do not plant after dark. I'll work ground after dark, I don't mind it, but we don't plant after dark. Grandpa don't like to, and usually we're in the same truck, so I just go with him. But after I get this patch here done, I'm headed over to McNay Farm. That's going to be Pioneer over there. See if Suter, he'll either bring the seed. See, he's going to bring the seed and fill our tender up instead of bringing the tender for us to use. Means we have our own now. We don't really need his. So he's going to bring our beans up, put it in our tender. Then I'll get that planted tomorrow. I think Grandpa, he's gonna head on up to Benjamin with the tractor and disc, and probably gonna work with that piece there. Then Friday it can be haired and planted along with the King Farm. Just, I think that's what he's gonna do. I don't know. If it's still tomorrow, I think he may end up just spraying the corn here at home, because it's starting to get green. And we got a few little sprigs of corn spiking through. If we could get a good half-inch of rain, that corn would pop up like you've never seen. But I think we're supposed to get some rain towards the end of the weekend into early next week. Hopefully we do. We could use it, because now we're in the condition we all knew we'd be in. Kept getting rain, then we wish the rain would stop. Then when the rain does stop, we wish we had it back. That's the way it always is when the year starts out wet. But anyway, I'll get this planted out. Well, beans are done here at home. Now we're headed over to the McNay Farm, get everything moved over there. That way we're ready to roll tomorrow morning. Grandpa's gonna go up north. After we get done moving this, we're gonna move 8940 in the disc and the floater truck up north. And that way tomorrow he can start spreading fertilizer up there on all the anhydrous ground. And while he gets the fertilizer on, I think he's going to have Chuck come up, run the disc over the anhydrous ground. Then that way, probably be Friday, take the hair up there with the pickup, and we'll take the 4640 the rest of the way up, because it's sitting at the 80 right now. Hair them fields down and get them planted. Michael's going to be out of town Friday afternoon and Saturday, so we're going to go either late tomorrow evening or early Friday morning while he's still there and fill the tender up with the rest of the corn we need. That way we got it if we need it. We ain't going to worry about putting anhydrous on DeWitt Farm yet. Grandpa did a few passes through there. We're going to worry about what ground he has anhydrous on already, get it worked, haired down, and planted. That way those fields are all out of the way, because the sooner the planter can be behind the anhydrous applicator, the better. Planting beans today. This field over here we're able to no-till in due to the fact that it's a good flat field that holds moisture really good. But got here and started planting about 8:30 this morning, or a little after. Got all that done over there in that back corner there. Had to do terraces on that end, so it took a little bit of time, not too much, but it took a bit. The time I did all that, I had a few boxes running real low, so went up there and filled the planter back up, filled it to the max. A few of the lids didn't quite want to close good, but that's why I'm going slow, that way they don't pop off. And if they do, I'm going slow enough I'll notice. Then I can run back there and put it back on, but a couple of them got over full on me. That tender, I released the cable on it to shut the conveyor off. Well, there was enough beans right at the top of that auger. They just kept coming. A couple times I was able to stick the spout down into the box and take the lid, slide under it to save the beans. And I was able to put them in a different box. So there's a few beans on the ground up there, but it'll be fine. But on the good running now, out on the flat, should be able to walk right across it. Trucking right along, working this corner out here. Then I got that up there by the barn to do, then this field will be done. Like I said, it don't take long to walk across this field.